Good morning, everyone. Hope you all have a great day already. For me, it's the same day as the other underpaid teachers. No one asked. Anyways, it's multimedia class. Last week, I asked you guys to make a creative video describing your favorite fictional character. If you don't remember the assignment that I gave you, you can watch the video that I sent you on the class WhatsApp group. Today, we're going to watch the compilation of the video assignments that you guys have made. Hush, hush, it's okay, Timmy. We can continue our class movie session next week. Alright, turn on the projector, please. Let me find the video and start.
If you want to talk about my students, do not ever ask me who my favorite student is, because I'll either just not answer or ask you, do I have to choose one? As a sensei, I think of all my students as children. I can't pick favorites and I love all of them equally. Some of them may be a little stupid or irrational or annoying or absolutely mentally ill, but in the end... Okay, obviously I have my favorites, but above everything else, for the sake of the presentation, I wanted to take this time to talk about someone who's been there since the start of my career, who has been protecting me and has been by my side ever since. And this is someone who I'll cherish for the rest of my life. This person is none other than... I've always appreciated the help I get from my students here at Shell, but with Arona, she's different. She's been with me from the beginning of my career and has been by my side, assisting me and protecting you when I need it the most, like when I get shot in the chest. When I look at Arona, I see her as a partner who's there morning till night, helping me out with everything from like materials to aiding my students in battle and assisting me going places, all while bearing this adorable smile on her face as she calls my name. Like a partner in crime if you couldn't tell. As my personal AI companion, who's there with me through thick and thin, I also can't help but adore her for who she is, being able to admire her every day through that virtual, unkept classroom of hers while she's sleeping, dreaming of strawberry milk, and whatever adventures we'll probably go through together. I love everything about this girl, from her gorgeous, innocent smile to her soothing, robotic voice to her deep, large, and endearing eyes. I love looking at art of her. I love reading comics of her getting bullied and shit. I love watching MMD videos where I see her dancing. And aside from the gacha shit, well, we don't talk about the gacha shit, I know she does in fact care. When I ask for things, she gives them to me with no hesitation. Unless it's a fucking 3-star. On lonely nights in the office when my students don't need me, for some reason, Arona is there for me. Hell, she even started a 50+ episode radio show for me. That's fucking dedication. I highly treasure every single person throughout my journey in Abydos who has made me the sensei that I am today. But I'll never be able to forget my precious AI daughter, who's always there for me and will always hold a special place in my heart. Okay, I need you guys to understand how absolutely insane this was. So like, I recorded this bit, right? Because like, I assumed like, I wouldn't get like even a 3, because like, I wanted to record like a funny gacha bit, because like, correction, funny, you already know, fuck that. And like, I really didn't think I would like, get the bag like, within the first pull. Like, dude, this is actually crazy. Like, what?
Well, my hot take on waifu would be Minori.
And here's the reason.
From helmet to boot, it's her right to be beautiful. Perfect at lying helmet, long silky silver hair, expression of the leadership, comfy wear, from scarf with jacket, boots with the fur, and her trusty megaphone. Yeah, and that's it. It's really hard to explain. To her personality, she could be more like... I don't know... Oh yeah, she also warm, caring, and great awareness when it comes to percussion. Like the time I just forgot the yeah. All in all, I believe she would be a great housewife, yelling through her microphone every morning. Yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me. She got a great.
Jere, Jere, we like Aru, B, very nice. Aru small, very nice. Aru teach, B, Aru die, B, below, Aru right white, light good, white bad, kill white go. Think about white. Regret.
Oh, Kasumi, smack! As the butcher of husband development department. Oversized coats, t-shirt, behind. And the face should be like. At first I thought she's not playable, and then this one just you wait to the roastery, and the L2D is Yumi is grow smoke
Langsat kuning Cina, warna kulit nona, bibir merah muda, lesung pipi pun ada. Wajah cukup lumayan, dapat poin 6. Kalau nona berjalan rembulan pun padam. Suka kamu, sungguh suka kamu.
I've said this in my 2K Q&A video before, but my top number 1 BA character is Onikata Kayoko. Her character design is great, with her rocking the black and white color palette, which I mostly wear in real life because I have no fashion sense whatsoever, and her personality being a misunderstood but gentle, intelligent, and kind character. She's got nice drip, nice legs, nice shoes, and a heart of gold.
I'm not really good at expressing my love through words, but I guess I could try. Oh god.
Senpai.
Okay. I love Kayoko. Okay, no, for real. I love Kayoko, but why? Why do I love Onikata Kayoko? There are many aspects of her that I love, but what's the thing that made me fell head over heels for her? If you were to ask me, I literally don't have an answer for you, because it just kinda happened. I vaguely remember reading through her relationship stories in my early days of playing Blue Archive, and then now, we're here.
You're a good looking man, okay? I think you'll get a girlfriend like Kayoko. The most schizo of them all. Next category is the most waifu sim. And the third one is Shadow. He really likes Kayoko. He really likes Kayoko. You don't want to see his Twitter. You don't want to see his Twitter. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, first, let me list down everything I like about her. Of course, this isn't everything, because if it was, it would easily be over 100. 1,000. And the first reason is that she's cute and cool. Usually people see her as intimidating and often mistaken her for a troublemaker. I guess this is probably because of her red eyes and black clothing, which by the way, literally says born to kill on it. But even with all that, she still finds a way to be absolutely adorable. Number 2. She's pretty. Basically the same as the last one, but come on, you can't deny that she's very pretty. Her hair is a good example. I really like the black and white gradient. Normal Kayoko looks like she's trying to look cool, but on her New Year variant, she's just pretty. I don't know, I mean, look at how she just stares at me. It just makes me feel things. Number 3. She has amazing taste in music. This is probably my favorite part about Kayoko. One of her hobbies is listening to music, and I listen to a lot of music. I mean, I play Osu for crying out loud. This game is what exposed me to all kinds of music, and metal was like one of them. And when I discovered she likes heavy metal too, that made me like her even more. She doesn't just listen to heavy metal, she also listens to all kinds of music as well. I wonder, do you think she'll like Filipino music as well? Number 4. She has a really nice voice. I am a sucker for nice and soothing voices. As for Kayoko, her voice is perfection. I honestly still don't know why Nexon hasn't released an ASMR of her. Her voice is literally made for this. Once you take a listen, you will understand what I'm saying.
Sensei を手伝う。それが約束だから。私で役に立てるなら何でも言って。
Number 5. She's easy to tease. Since she sees herself as intimidating and scary to others, we can take advantage of this by telling her that she's cute.
かわいい。ふざけないで先生。着物だとますます可愛く見える。からかうのもいい加減にして先生。
I really like teasing her because seeing her flustered is just so cute. Number 6. She's 18 years old. This is probably the best part about Kayoko. She's one of the only 2 characters, maybe Sean as well, but we can't confirm. But you know Blue Archive players, they want their cute and funnies and all that. Well, let me introduce to you Kayokani. There are actually quite a few Kayokani artworks, but she's not that big. Just pretend she's like 16 years old and you won't know the difference. Honorable mentions. There's only really 2 things I want to talk about, and one of them is that she's very kind and patient. In her relationship story, she mentioned that she always cleans the Problem Solver clubhouse in the morning by herself, and she also feeds stray cats for fun. Speaking of cats, she also likes cats. I mean, I have cats. I think they like me. That's right. Ow, ow, ow. Her liking cats is one of the things that really makes her down to earth and different from all the fucking insane individuals in this fucking universe. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I've said pretty much everything I wanted to say. Thanks for having me. I had fun recording this.
Sensei.
What? Number 7? Oh, number 7. I'll leave that for another day.
Sensei.
You wanna know? Fine. Number 7. She's breedable and I wanna fuck her so bad.
Kayoko, the girl who makes me feel things. Where do I even start? You see, I've always liked Kayoko, loved her even, but I've never really thought about it. It just happened under the radar even to myself.
Better reception there.
What I mean by that is, even me myself doesn't realize this developing feelings until now. Before we dive into why I love her, why don't we dive into what makes me realize these feelings first? It won't be long, I promise. So, this person. Bro basically asked us to make a video about our Blue Archive waifus. So, this got me thinking. Who am I into again? And the first girl that comes to mind is your one and only Kayoko. I'm still pretty skeptical about this feeling, but there's this one moment, like a couple months ago. It was a cosplay event. I was cosplaying as Shiroko. Over there I met a Saori cosplayer. We ended up chatting a little and took some photos. You know, the usual cosplayer stuff. But when we were about to part ways, somebody asked me this. Who's your waifu? And again, the first thing that comes to mind was Kayoko, and that's what I answered her. That is my answer. And then back to the present. Thinking about it for quite some times now, I have come to the conclusion that I, Hanaka, loves Kayoko. Alright, with the backstory out of the way, let's answer the question. Why do I love Kayoko? Well, if it isn't obvious yet, I have no idea. At least not on the surface level. And that's a good thing? Probably. You see, I've always been disinterested in romance. Despite this, my father kept giving me love advice. And one of them is... True love is when you really don't know what makes you love that person so much. You just love her. It just happened. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. And that, my friend, is probably what's happening between me and Kayoko right now. If I want to see what makes me love her, I'll have to look extra deep and generally think a lot more, because this love did not develop because she has a certain traits, but because many traits makes Kayoko exclusively Kayoko. I don't know if that makes sense, but we can try. Instead of diving into why I love Kayoko, we'll be diving into what I love about Kayoko instead. So yeah, the title of the video is probably a clickbait. You know, I've always been into tomboy or boyish girls. The one to awaken this side of me is Uzume Tenoboshi from Neptunia. But back to Kayoko. Just like Uzume, she has her cool side. The side that she sees herself as. And then there's her other side. Why are you so cute? Cool girls doing cute things is very, very deadly. And Kayoko is she's the complete package. If you know nothing about Kayoko, this intimidating looking girl, the girl who wears a hoodie that literally says born to kill, you wouldn't have thought that she loved cats. This side of her is extremely precious, that describing how precious it is would require another video entirely, so let's not go that far. She's just like me. For real, for real. I love cats too, and I think we'll get along well. I have more than 10 cats already in my house. Oh, and have I mentioned that she loves feeding cats in her free time? Even in the middle of the rain. She's so kind. What more do I need to say? Kayoko is a kind girl. She feeds stray cats even when it's raining. She apologizes when she thinks she did something wrong. And then she's really passionate with her friends over at the Problem Solver 68. Yeah, those people. Despite how chaotic and incomprehensible their shenanigans can be. And she also gives you a charm in New Year, so yeah. Kayoko is the definition of kindness, and I respect someone who is kind for the sake of being kind, and I look to be one too. I wish. Also, the smile she gives when handing you the charm is so precious, oh my god. Who doesn't love to see the person you love to smile? Well, not me for sure, I love to see Kayoko smile. Not much I can say about this one really, it's just her smile, just take a look at it to yourself. I listen to ASMRs every day, especially Japanese ASMR with waifus and all that. Even Nexon released their own ASMR with Blue Archive characters, yeah. So yeah, if I want to sleep, I listen to them. If I'm busy, I listen to them. So it's only natural that I like Kayoko's voice. I mean, take a listen for yourself.
決できる問題だけにしてほしいな。もうすぐ始発の時間だね。まあ怖い顔だっていうのは分かってる。
Oh man, I can fall asleep just listening to her voice like that instantly. So here's a big question. Why is there no Kayoko ASMR? I found this. This is a fan art. Us Kayoko fans are coping right now. Some examples I can give is that she doesn't panic when you pick her up in the lobby, and she doesn't overreact when you caught her making cat noises to a cat when she's playing with them. Instead, she makes an adorable excuse that it's because of the masake she drank, and she's like, no, I'm not gonna drink a masake again after this. And she's going all shy, and it's really cute. Unlike this girl. Serika is a good girl too, but in the crazy and chaotic world of Kibotos, where students have questionable weaponry, where gunshots and explosions are normal occurrences at this point, Kayoko is among the rare few characters who are basically normal, like Huka, Hihumi, etc. Kayoko's only gimmick is that I know of at least, is that her pistol can make a loud roar. Like a lion, you shoot her gun and it will sound like a lion, or probably, I don't know. But even then, she puts a silencer on it, so it nullifies her only gimmick. But she can still use it, right? Even in gameplay, she uses it, the roar to terrify the enemies. Not only she is normal by Problem Solver 68 standard, she is normal by Kivoto standard. Just a girl who likes cats and music. Alright. She listens to heavy metal, which reinforced my first point about her being boyish. Yeah, that's it. Look, this might sound degenerate, but I couldn't help but see the potential in her. She loves cats and takes care of them. She constantly have to deal with the Problem Solver 68 shenanigans. Kinda like a mother, don't you think? I mean, come on, who? You need to be a good mother to take care of those dorks. But Hanaka Sensei, I hear you ask, is she even legal? Well, following up how she is one of the few students who are normal in Kivotos. Kayoko is one of the few students who are an adult, right next to Wakamo and Shun. You can't tell me that Shun is not legal. Come on now. Not to mention that profiles doesn't update when it's someone's birthday. And the game has been released for like 2 years now, so Kayoko is probably like 20 by now, which means I want to confess that I'm into older girls. I'm 18, so Kayoko, let's get married, please. That's it. That's me yapping about my love towards Kayoko. To be honest, I could go on for even longer, but you guys would not want to sit through more of these, right? Right? Sorry if I said something weird or straight up wrong. I'm still a human after all, so I hope you guys can understand. Kayoko, she's nice, kind, reserved, cool, cute. She's many things, but most importantly, she's Kayoko. Oh, and I have one more point to say. She has a low self-esteem. Yeah. This doesn't mean that I like her low self-esteem. I wish that she would acknowledge how much of a cute and beauty she is. Seeing her in her New Year getup is like witnessing my girlfriend wearing a wedding dress. She's hella gorgeous. Now, well, not saying that I have a girlfriend, just saying. Now imagine if she is wearing an actual wedding dress. I would die. Every Kayoko fans would die. I'm getting sidetracked here. I'm trying to say that Kayoko's low self-esteem just makes me want to protect and cherish her more, so it's kind of a plus, but Kayoko, yes, you are intimidating, but you are also cute, pretty, kind, and many more. I love you.
Hello, chat. Hello, Miyako Nation. Hello, Miyako Planet. That's corny. Welcome to my presentation. It's about why I really love Tsukiyuki Miyako.
Meliach.
Number 1, she is very cute and bunny. She looks very adorable, gentle and soft appearance whatever outfit she wears. She's extremely cute. Her charm brightens my day. She looks very squishy to be honest. So yeah, overall I personally think her appearance is perfect and beautiful for me. So let's talk about her design. Oh, that's her old design.
Clear.
Perfect. Anyway, so Luki is very cool and very cute at the same time. She has white hair with I think a very little tint of blue in it, maybe. I'm usually fond with anime girls that has pink or white hair, especially pink and aqua. She also has desaturated purple eyes. Aside that, she has that very cool tactical drip. Very cool vest, very cool whatever that is, and very cool white sleeves, whatever this is. SMG also has cute design and colors. Honestly, she looks like some kind of some random Call of Duty character. I'm just kidding. Minus the funny helmets. The overall color palette is just nice to look at. Blues and white with pink accent colors. And last but the important least, okay, she has a very cute smile. Like, just the better. Very cute, very adorable, very patable. I want to pat her so much. Beautiful. It's a smile that's worth protecting. As for swimsuit design, it's just wow. I'm so speechless when I first time saw it. Like, all they did is to give her a blue one-piece swimsuit and a pretty ponytail hairstyle. They didn't give her a bikini and something, and it still stands out. It actually made her more very cute than the original appearance. Oh my god, she looks so sex. When Miyako was released, few people only cared about her. Well, not really few. When the swimsuit variants came in, Miyako got more popular, which is very nice. So you get what I mean? Her swimsuit design is very hot, and everyone agrees. At least they finally appreciate the beauty of Miyako. Miyako Nation, we won. Okay, what's the next slide? Fuck. Number 2, wait. Why is Nico there? Number 2, she is an excellent leader. She's the one who leads her squad in operations. She's very thoughtful and trustworthy as a leader. She may be not that smart like that nurse at Millennium, but still. She has a strong sense of justice. She cares about her teammates and SRT Academy. Number 3, she has a very wholesome personality. Generally, she's very calm, very reliable, and also very caring. At first, she's so hostile to Sensei. She's hostile to us. Like, she really despises us and stuff. But as the time comes, she starts to open up to us, which is very lovely. She wants cuddle. She kind of cling. I like the way she acts around bunnies too. She really loves her rabbits. Very adorable, just like her. Number 4, she has a pretty voice. I really like how she sounds and the way she talks. Take a listen.
SRT 特殊学園ラビット招待の月行美也子です。
Number 5, she's oh my god, she's a bully? What the hell?
Hey, I gotta go get my own.
Okay, that's enough compared. Thanks TokiBotan. Anyway, Miyako is strong, not very strong, but she can still punch you to death. No source, I made it all up. Just kidding though. She may be not powerful like Mika or Hina. She can still kick ass and defeat enemies. Even though she's a tank. She's a very badass too sometimes. So I guess that's nice. You know that the foxes hunt the rabbits? Yeah, nah. Miyako here bald and the funny Yukino, the fox squad. You wanna know why? Because she's the main character of the volume. Haha. Fuck squad, please don't kill me. Intermission. Pull from Miyako. Haha. You should pull from Miyako or else I kill. Just kidding. I know there's units that are better than her. There are better tanks than her. Especially Yuka and the fat ass. Don't worry guys, I'm not forcing you to pull from Miyako. I know. But if you're like me, waifu uber meta, then get Miyako. Or get at least one SRT character. Number 6, Miyako is not too short or not too tall, just right. As you can see here, we almost have the same height. That's pretty cool. And wanna know why it's perfect? It's because it's a perfect height for cuddles. Maybe a rubber head or a pattern head, or maybe a kiss even. I wish I could do that. Number 7, Miyako Rice Cooker. Number 8, she has beautiful recollection L2D lobbies. Very well made, very well animated too. The first one is you and her sitting in a fun helicopter watching a beautiful view. It's very romantic. The second is, so yeah, that's like 8 reasons why I love Miyako so much. So in conclusion, I love Miyako. Pion pion.
Pion pion. Toka?
Honorable mentions. These are some BA characters that I also simp, or maybe just like in general. Okay, so first one, Koyoki, our savior, our goddess. Me the Koyoki simp cult. Teresa, she's my little sister. Very silly, very loud, and very funny. Shiroko, she's the character that got me to BA when the game started out in global. Very fluffy hair. One of the best girls in the game. One of the guys I know agrees. Wait, I just noticed. She rides a bike every day, right? That means she has strong ties to Chopi. Oji-san! She's also the character that got me to be as well. She's very, very cute. Then again, pink hair. And very EP. She has a satisfying voice too. She sounds like, Nendoksa. Lana. I haven't finished the bow elf yet, but I got spoiled, so who cares? She looks so elegant, magnificent looking, and very cute. She's better than Arona. I'm not cutting. Meru is like me for real. We almost have the same name. Is a digital artist, delusional bitch ass, unmotivated sometimes. And last but not the least, very gay and Hifumi. Nice kid, that's all. Oh yeah, that's at my presentation. Hooray! Wait, what the? Why is she still here? Holy, are they friends? I think not. Presentation kinda inspired by Kiki's presentation because I'm out of ideas and my brain just empty. Also, glory to the web printer. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening to my presentation. And I need to go back to commissions. And here's my Twitter and YouTube, so you can go follow me if you want. I see you guys later, and enjoy the Miyako Roblox.
I don't know where should I start. Well, I love Shira's Azusa. The reasons? First thing first, let's talk about why I love her so much. Bro, just look at her. She is so cute, with her black and white angelic look, pink accessory, her pale lavender hair and the flower hairpin. Not to mention her cute little wings. I feel like she is my actual light. I'm sorry. Wait. All I'm trying to say is that she is perfect for me. Combined with all of her voice actor. Oh my god, bro, I'm dead from her cuteness. Her life 2D show everything that I just said. Bro, just look. Those are why I love Shiroko Azusa from her design. Now let's talk about her personality. I will describe like this. She is a cool person and I really like her character development of her, how she treats us or the other students. I can feel it, it really comes from her heart. Also, she loves plushie. I mean, she loves hugging plushie. Just like me for real. Another thing that I really like about her is her primary weapon, HansTNO. It's based from M4, which is my favorite gun because it's such a cool gun, design, etc. Since I'm talking about her, I also really like how she uses her gun. She got a lot of gun knowledge, like you can see on her loading screen, and that makes her really cool. Combined with all of that, with her cuteness again, I'm even more dead, not gonna lie. Should I talk about her summer version? Let's talk for a bit. She looked cute as hell in her swimsuit outfit. And oh my god, her life 2D with reserved voice. and luminous memory. Nail it. Her life today is golden in my opinion. And of course, I have brought her to the beach too. Twice. Now you guys probably already know why I love Azusa. Now let's talk about how I met her and how I fell in love with her. It all started about 1 year ago when I started playing Pool Archive for the first time. Probably my first gacha game. At that time, I was trying to pull on Izuna rerun banner. However, I got an off banner instead. And sure enough, it was Azusa who appeared on that banner. And she really pissed me off. Because I had spent like 120 pulls with all I had for my newbie account. At first, I did not like her art style, to be honest. That made me almost quit the game. However, I ended up enjoying the game. The story was surprisingly really good, and I really like it. Later on, I got notification in my monitor from Azusa, so I gave her a chance to see how it would go for a relationship story about the student who I hated at that time. To be honest, I fought myself trying to read it, and it felt bad at first, but not that bad. So I started getting to know her more and more. Then I knew she was paranoid about something. I suddenly feel like I want to comfort and protect her, like every good sensei would do to all of his students. As the time went by, I enjoyed her story and was slowly changing my mind about her, and I no longer judge the book by its cover. I found that she is really cute and nice student in relationship and the Eden Trinity story. Until one day I ended up had a fight with my girlfriend about Blue Archive, and it kept going because she didn't like the game at all. Then she broke up with me. It turned out she was cheating on me with my friend before we broke up. It really hurt my feeling, like I'm already dead and I no longer able to handle all those suffer that I experienced. But then I slowly trying to get myself up and trying to say to myself, I'm not defeated yet. Don't hesitate to face the reality. If I still scared, hesitate to do anything, I will keep defeating like this. So I decided to not hesitate to prove her and change myself, so my ex would regret cheating on me. After that, I focused on studying and having Azusa as my emotional support, and she really comforted me. She make me feel safe, like she is the one who will always be by my side. Her cuteness really healed my broken heart. Even her voice about her, everything about her, including her fan art and cosplay. Finally, I able to move on from my ex and able to enjoy in my life and see the light once again, because Azusa, she's guided me too. For me, Azusa, she is one of the major factors I can make through the tough time, and I really love her till this day, and always be. But I know for a fact that she isn't a real person. She's just a video game character. One day I have to move on from her too. I know that very well. But for now, I will let her stay in my heart. For now, until I could trust someone again. That's why I love JereJeno. Thank you for watching. And please don't look at my character AI.
Why do I like Arisu? Or the majority of alias she has, like AL1S, Bridge, or just mainly Aris. To understand why I like her that much is that you gotta know me first. Hello, I am Rain, and I really like cute and adorable things. To also add, I like pure and precious characters that I would protect. And all that criteria just hit Aris. For some history, I played Blue Archive Global at somewhere in November. When I first saw her in the JP server, I knew I had to pull for her. And I got her! Well, spark for her. Well, throughout the time of playing Blue Archive, I've done everything to make her the best I can. Because seeing her very strong gives me a guarantee of her being more safe. Her appearance is just adorable, and me liking long hair characters in general, but that's just a bonus. I have stories where I use her to cope to the things that happens in real life, and during those times, she just keeps my feelings at bay. In that time playing Blue Archive, and loving Aris very much, maybe I'm just lonely. Since back then, I didn't really get along with my classmates, and socially, I'm practically in my house all day. I do have friends online which I share the things I like, aka Aris spamming. I never really want to say that I'm lonely because there's still a game that makes me happy. And of course, Aris with her smile so bright, for my heart to see the warmness of what's like to feel joy. I don't think I'll be that happy in life right now without the things I love. And with that, Aris has become the catalyst of the person who I am right now. A me that is happy.
Hello everyone, KBPv here. I've been questioned, who is your favorite Blue Archive character? Well, I do love every character in Blue Archive, besides Amy and Shina, and with few exceptions like Mari and Kana. However, who is my favorite? It's Wakamo. Why Wakamo? Because I love foxes. And besides that, she loves Sensei unconditionally. Besides her amazing personality, Wakamo's appearance is incredibly magnificent. Her outfit is just perfect. Is she a wife material? Are you ready to give up your freedom for a love crazy girl? I think... No!
And done! Finally finished my submission on why Kasumi is my favorite Blue Archive character. You know, if I had more time, I would have made a video about Wakamo instead. Oh well. Let's see what's in the announcements. Wait. What is this?
With the amount of submissions that we are getting, I decided to making it as a different video parts. Video 7th January 2024.
Motherfuck! First video of this channel is about why I love a specific fox girl. So, why do I love Kosaka Wakamo, and where did it begin? It started around the beginning of February last year, playing through the prologue, meeting the array of unique students, with one standing out from the rest, the Fox of Calamity herself, Kosaka Wakamo. Upon first seeing her, I was willing to do anything to get Wakamo at this point. But, I learned that she was a Fest character, and I found that out after the Swimsuit Shino banner ended, which apparently was the Fest banner for 1.5. God damn it. Skip forward around 5 to 6 months, and it was time for the 2nd anniversary Fest banner to begin. My one chance to get Wakamo. I volunteered to do my polls first in front of some fellow server members. However, one of them pointed out that Wakamo has a 1% chance of appearing. I then replied back 4 words that would forever change my life. I like those odds. Oh boy, I wish that was the case.
Claro, lechitos de bonitas, bonitas.
Bonitas de bonitas.
I don't understand. The best Q and the best QTD category award goes to Sorairo. I like those odds. I hope Sorairo will get Wakamo, in 5 months. You know, I pray for him. Everybody please pray for him. Still don't have Wakamo.
It's funny because everybody else got Wakamo. Except
Totally serious.
That's crazy.
like no cap, everybody else got Wakamo.
Now, for the best server meme video award, the Wakamo pain by Mark. Very funny, you know, very classic. You know, I feel sorry. You know, every time I just see Wakamo, I just, you know, the back of my mind, I just think of Sora, you know. It's kind of fucked up, I know.
Now let's go down the list of reasons of why I love Wakamo. Number 1. Design. The first thing I noticed by looking at her would be her iconic fox mask, which was made super cool and badass. Her entire outfit is just chaotic, and I love the hell out of that. She just gives off this menacing aura, yet it's elegant in a way which makes her stand out from the rest of the characters. Next up is her summer alt. It goes for a more purplish tone than the black and red we are used to on her normal outfit. And my god, wow! Wow, oh yeah, she is packing, wow. Wow. Yeah, can you tell I like this alt a whole lot? Also, fun fact, her mask for this alt is made for the summer heat, so she doesn't feel too stuffy wearing it. And last but not least, my favorite version of Wakamo, her kimono outfit. Which, my god, it is so gorgeous! Like, there are no words that I can say that can fully express on how goddamn beautiful she is. She looks like she's ready to be a wife, and I just want to marry her already. Number 2. Personality. Another thing that drove me to like her was her personality. Even though she may appear as chaotic and obsessive, Wakamo underneath really is a sweet girl like any other, who gets flustered very easily if we are assertive with her, which I find to be pretty cute. We get to see another side of Wakamo, being her without the fox mask. With her true face revealed, we get to see the pure emotions written all over her, that used to be hidden from us. During her Bond story, we see that she puts a lot of effort into improving herself after the events of Bond Story 1 and the Valentine event. She listens to what we have to say, which led to her not lashing out with violence as much, to not disappoint us. She also puts a great amount of effort during Bond Story 3, where she planned out a date with us despite it not going the way it was intended. She is happy regardless because she got to spend time with us, and we are the only person who gets to see this side of her. During her swimsuit version, Bond Story 3, she recognizes the mistakes and flaws she's made and the troubles we have to go through because of her. But despite that, we still accept her. Her being open to how much she loves us and being vulnerable is something I admire, as I'm someone who finds it very hard to be vulnerable and show love to others. She is someone who deserves my whole heart and devotion, and a whole lot of head pats. She also likes animals, by the way. Number 3. Memorial Lobby. Wakamo, in my opinion, has one of the best memorial lobbies in the game, with it starting with the destruction surrounding her, all in flames, then slowly panning to her with the flames revealing her face behind the fox mask. It's truly stunning, as it just enchants me in a way that I cannot take my eyes off of her glistening amber eyes. And with burning love playing in the background, I can feel the passionate love she has for me. Her swimsuit version has a more calmer and relaxed atmosphere, which brings a whole different mood than her first live 2D, where instead of it being so chaotic, it goes for a more in-the-moment type of scene, with just you and Wakamo sitting by a bonfire on a beach, under a starry night sky. And I'm a sucker for starry night skies. With Ira playing in the background, it elevates a memorial lobby to something that's more of a pleasant memory, one that I can always smile every time I think about it. These two memorial lobbies are beautiful in their own ways, capturing a specific side of Wakamo that just further boosts on why I love her so much. Number 4. She's 18 years old. Another great thing about Wakamo is that she's one of 2 characters, and maybe Shun, that are confirmed to be 18 years old. And if you're wondering who the other character is, it's Kayoko. Hi Shadow. And honorable mentions. She has an amazing voice, and I wish they made an ASMR of her already. I mean, we have the ASMR at home. Yeah, never mind. Number 5. I don't know. I just want to make a video. The submission on why I like this student was a perfect excuse to learn how to edit videos, and I want to make it about Wakamo. And I did it all under a week. I did have a lot of fun learning and recording this video, while also getting feedback from people I showed it to. I would have used more footage of normal Wakamo, but I don't have her. I love Wakamo a lot, to where I will continue to save for another opportunity to roll for her. Hell, I'll be waiting 1 whole year to finally get her. And before you say it, no, Swimsuit Wakamo doesn't count, okay? I know I have her, but that is like half of your Wakamo. I even pre-ordered the Wakamo statue they announced. God, I'm digging myself a hole, am I? And with that, thank you for watching this mess of a video, and until then, see you next time. Sorairo out.
Kuromi Serika is a very cute and funny student from Abydos and the secretary of the foreclosure task force.
Alright, so my favorite Brawl Archive character is Suna Okami Shiroko. Why, you may ask? Well, her having a deadpan expression for 90% of the time makes her cute. She has fox ears that wiggles, her design is pretty cool, and not to mention her importance in the story and lore. Lore? Wait, no, stop. Hello internet, welcome to Game Theory, the last place that you will think about covering anything anime related. Today we'll be talking about a pretty niche game that a ton of you series have been asking me to cover. That's right, today we'll be talking about Blue Archive, a gacha game produced by both Nexon and Yostar involving a lot of anime girls with guns. Talk about a true American spirit. Now you might be asking, MatPat, why are we talking about anime girls with guns? Well, despite having a relatively simple concept, Blue Archive has an extensive lore that covers a lot of topics. From kidnapping, politics, war, assassinations, this game is incredibly wild. And surprisingly, it has a ton of hidden lore inside. Now, since there are tons of lore topics to choose from, today we'll be talking about a member from the Foreclosure Task Force, Suna Okami Shiroko. Spoilers ahead if you can't already tell. I recommend you guys to actually experience the story for yourself, so pause the video right now and return once you finish playing Blue Archive. Have you finished playing it? Good, now let's get back into it. At the Foreclosure Task Force is the main story focus of Volume 1 of Blue Archive, consisting of 5 members, but we're actually going to be focusing on 1. Shiroko. Now on the surface she might look pretty normal, mostly expressionless, cares for her friends, and has a hobby of planning bank heists. Okay, maybe not all of it are normal on the surface, but one of the major questions was revealed 4 volumes later in Volume F, where it's revealed that Shiroko just appeared one day. She showed up in the Abydos school during wintertime with ragged, scruffed up clothes and having no memory or recollection of who she was apart from her name. Not only that, but her behavior is a complete 180. She was feisty, having to be taken care of by the student council president Hoshino. And later on in the story, it's revealed that an alternate version of her from another dimension came into the original world to destroy it. Now, my question is, why? Why is she so important in the story? Why out of all the major characters that are introduced in the game, that she is the most important one? And more importantly, where did she come from? Well, that's what we'll try to find out today. Now in Volume F, the alternate Shiroko stated the world is already doomed when HansTNO Shiroko entered this world. This implies that Shiroko is a force. The way that the world will end when a being gets into this world, i.e. Shiroko. Another thing that I noticed after doing a little bit of digging, in the end of Volume F, the alternate Shiroko is called the Wolf God. Now this might sound cool, which, to be honest, is still pretty cool. But here's the thing. Abydos, the school that Shiroko's in, has an actual meaning to its name. Abydos, believe it or not, is an actual place in the real world. It is one of the oldest cities of ancient Egypt. This is where the Abydos school was inspired from, evidenced by the fact that the Abydos region in Kivotos is a desert area. I made me think, what does this have to do anything with Shiroko? Interestingly, in ancient Egypt, there's a wolf god named Wakamo, an ancient Egyptian god that's usually depicted as the dark grayish-haired wolf/jackal that was one of the first gods to be worshipped in Abydos. Now that is an interesting connection. And that's not all. Wakamo was known for helping the deceased go through the dangerous path to the afterlife. Now, why am I bringing all of this up? Well, Shiroko was clearly inspired by the Wakamo, from the design to the, well, helping the deceased go to the afterlife, to the fact that the Wakamo was one of the first few gods to be worshipped in Abydos. Now, I believe that Shiroko is a god. Yes, this game explicitly said that, but this proves that she's more than that. She's a god that helps people go to the afterlife. That's why she just appeared in the story randomly. Why she doesn't have any memories other than her name. Why doesn't she remember anything other than her name? Well, I'm not too sure. But speaking of, her name Suna Okami Shiroko, Suna Okami means Sand Wolf or Sand Great Wolf in Japanese. Again, another connection to her and the desert. So there we have it, theorists. Suna Okami Shiroko is one of the ancient Egyptian gods that descended onto the mortal realm to bring everyone to the afterlife. But hey, that's just a theory. Oh god! Jesus Christ, that was dumb. Alright, and there's something, that guy over there just pulled a bunch of reason up his ass. And what I mean by that is... but does bring one point of why I like Shiroko as a character. Now don't get me wrong, there are tons of amazing characters in Blue Archive, from the amazing dork that Aru is, the lovable badass that is Hina, or maybe the love-hungry Wakamo. But Shiroko takes the cake for a lot of reasons. One, her character. The one word that I can think of that perfectly describes Shiroko as a character is akudere. She deeply cares about Sensei and her friends, as evidenced by Volume F where Shiroko Terror, the alternate Shiroko, broke down in tears after having every single members of the foreclosure task force gone and almost killing Sensei. And her being caught in stressful situations can be pointed out when she got abducted, and the first thing that came in her mind is to rob the kidnappers. Number 2, her design. It's a simple design. Gray hair, blue scarf, fucked ears, and a cross for a hairpin makes her pretty simple to draw. Her other variants are also good. Her tracksuit design, her swimsuit design, and her alternate Shiroko Terror design. Holy shit! Number 3, her voice. I don't know if you've ever heard her voice. It's just soothing. Fun fact, Shiroko and Rose Mantis from Arknights share the same voice actor, being Ogra Yui. And let me tell you, she did an amazing job at voicing Shiroko, especially her short series on the official Blue Archive channel. Actually, speaking of, number 4, her mannerisms. I'm not too sure if that's the right word to describe her, but her mannerisms are just adorable! A perfect example is the YouTube short series, Sensei Choto Jikan Morane, and her ear flaps are just... Number 5, her chaotic side. Despite being cool-headed most of the time, she likes one thing: robbing banks. Number 6, the inspiration. Just like this fucking dummy said, Shiroko and Abydos in general was inspired from ancient Egypt and the Wakamo, which is pretty cool. It's unique. I had to dig a bit deep to actually somewhat know about these stuff. Anyways, that's all I have to say on why I like Shiroko from the Blue Arc. I don't have anything else to say, and I should probably finish up soon considering I have this video to finish. I did mention that I'll be delayed because of this video, so the video will be uploaded a bit late. Just like how Seth MacFarlane survived by being late on the September
Today, I'm gonna tell you about why I like the Abydos Girls. Now, I'm sure you're already familiar with them because they are introduced to the series when you play the volume 1, the very first story. And let me tell you, when I first look at them and then learn the fact that they are the least, they are the only 5 students in the whole Abydos school. I can already tell that I'm gonna like them. No, not just like them, love them, because like compared to the other school, Abydos Girls are, again, there are only 5 students in the Abydos, and it's only the first closure, right? And I can already tell with the least amount of students in there, I knew that they are going to be interesting. The first thing that I like about them is that aside from their numbers, their few numbers, that they are the only students, and there are only 5 students in the entire Abydos. It's also because of like their struggle, their resolve to save their school. Like again, they are only 5, right? So like it must be really hard to shoulder their responsibility to restore their school, right? From the desertification, from the sandstorm, from the disaster. But even it's only few, only them alone, it's really impressive that no matter what, unlike the other students who either transfer out or leave photos, it's impressive that they decided to stay and try their best to save their school, no matter how impossible it seems to achieve that goal. I suppose that's all. There are more reasons about why I like them, but for now, that's the only thing that came up to my mind for now. But trust me when I say I like them for many reasons. Like they have this charm that you just cannot help but to like them, you know? Now, let's talk about them one by one individually. And the first thing, the first person is, of course, Shiroko. Now, of all the Abydos characters, she is the one that maybe you can say popular and recognizable because of she's the icon character, you know? When you first enter Blue Archive, Shiroko first greet you through the icon app. And then also because like she's a calm and like she's a quiet girl. She's a like a girl with a few words. Well, maybe not if you like read the story and then whenever Shiroko speaks, it looks like she's not speaking in a few words, but even still, like her personality and her hobby really makes me into her, but in a way that made me like her, you know? I understand? But yeah, I suppose that's all I could say about her. But yeah, I like the first Closure Task Force. I really like her, and I have many reasons for that, but I really cannot list them off without fumbling. I'm sorry. Now let's talk about Serika. Serika is a girl that I like the most. Well, not the most actually. That goes to Hoshino, but yeah, I really like Serika, and for many reasons also. But I'm a type of guy that have a problem with describing someone, whether it's personality or appearance. Yeah, and it's really hard. And it's not about my limited English or even language. I'm just, yeah, sometimes I always fumbling. So yeah. But however, the reason I like Serika is because maybe she's a cat, and also she's really cute and funny and pretty. Now Ayane. I hate to say this, but of all the Abydos girls, Ayane is the least that I have. What is it? Ayane is the least character in Abydos that I like, but that doesn't mean that I hate her, okay? Because like she's like of all the Abydos girls, she's the sanest one, you know. She's probably the only girl that has common sense, hence the name of her gun. And really, don't try to make her mad, or else she's gonna. Next is Nonomi. Oh la la, mama, can I suck? Now there are something about Nonomi that also make me like her so much. To the foreclosure, Nonomi is like the mama of the group, you know. And I think you guys already know what the reason why. But yeah, like she has this own charm also, like the other girls. And really, don't like Ayane, don't make her mad, okay? Despite how she looks, she can easily punch you, like how she can easily carry her minigun. Lastly is Hoshino. Lastly is Hoshino, and oh my god, there are so many words that I can tell you about her. Not only she is my favorite character in Abydos, but she's also my favorite characters in Blue Archive, aside from Hare from Veritas. Now she's the sole third year in the Abydos in their group, and also the only Oji-san. Again, she's my favorite characters in the entire Blue Archive, and there are more reasons for that. But again, I'm having a hard time to like specifically describe why I like her. So I'm gonna list it. So I'm gonna say it shortly. I like her eyes, okay? Her two different eyes. And then I like her very Oji-sanness. But most importantly, I like and still curious about her background, her past, her lore, you know. Dear God, Blue Archive, just hurry up and release her story, man. So her lore, her past is one of the big reasons why I like Hoshino. And because I'm avid to those kind of theme, you know, having a mysterious background, having such a change after whatever happened to her is really make me into her, you know, because having an interesting character and interesting background that has yet to be revealed, it's really no wonder why I like her so much than the other Abydos group. Then again, I like her more than just that, but yeah, that's all I could think of for now. Ginger drink is the best. So yeah, that's all I can say about why I like the Abydos Girls so much, and see you next time.
Hello Ino and everyone, V-simp here. As for the student I can think of right now, I would say it's Ako and Hina. As for the reason why, well, Hina is very hard-working and adorable, and for Ako's case, we both simp for Hina, and I can sort of relate to her. Truthfully speaking, I have no favorite. I love everyone from Blue Archive. They can be unplayable NPC, like Sayor, Rin. Ben can also be Mob 2. Here are some examples. There are a lot more characters I want to talk about, but for now, that will be all. Thank you for your time, and also, subscribe to Ino.
And there goes the bell. Alright, let's wrap it up for now. Thank you for everyone who submitted the assignment on time. I'll see you all again on presentation class.